For this project, I chose to analyze the restaurant Shakespeare & Company, which is located in downtown Lexington, Kentucky. Before I started the project, I had visited the restaurant a few times previously. While I certainly noticed and appreciated the beauty and decor of the restaurant, I did not fully take in all of the details that the restaurant had to offer. Prior to starting the project, I had a general understanding that the restaurant had a Shakespearean theme. However, it wasn't until I started my fieldwork and research that I understood that the decorators and designers incorporated Elizabethan concepts into almost every aspect of the restaurant. I started my fieldwork simply by going to the restaurant as a customer. I ate a meal there and observed the details of the restaurant. I also took as many notes as I could. I made sure that I entered every single room of the restaurant, including the main dining hall, the bar, the bathrooms, and the outside patio. I also analyzed pictures of the restaurant online and visited the restaurant's website. Next, I did research about the Elizabethan era. I researched information about the architecture, colors, fabrics, etc. of that time period. Then, using my notes and the pictures online, I was able to connect specific details the designers incorporated from the Elizabethan era. The designers incorporated Elizabethan architecture styles into the restaurant using bricks, columns, and crown molding. They also incorporated the Elizabethan era by using colors that reflected wealth in that time period, such as deep violet, indigo, pink, and gold. They also chose to use satin, silk, and velvet into the restaurant, which were only worn by nobility and the upper class of that time period. They even incorporate the Elizabethan era into the smallest of details, the menu and the check holders. The menus have a beautiful layout with portraits of Shakespearean women, and the check holders presented to you at the end of your meal are velvet books with cutouts of women dressed in hoop skirt dresses, which resemble the women of the Elizabethan time period. Lastly, I visited the restaurant with an interior designer and interviewed her on her interpretations and opinions on the restaurant itself, and especially the design of it. Through my analysis, I learned that the analysis process is very difficult for me. It was not a process that I'm used to using, and I found it to be a little bit challenging. However, I also really enjoyed the fieldwork aspect of it, and I learned a lot about the interview process. I also learned that there is a lot to be explored in Lexington, and that there are so many unique places to be found. I learned that there is a lot more to Lexington than just the university, basketball, and horses. There are truly a lot of unique places and history to be found here. I think that my interpretations can lead people to learn that there is a lot more to a place, person, etc. that meets the eye. It's very easy to make assumptions quickly when you meet someone or go somewhere. However, when you look farther into it and really observe and analyze the situation, the person, the place, etc., you can discover that there is so much more to be learned from this.